SAP RE-FX service contact vendor. What? Okay. What is a service vendor contact? What is the purpose we will use? You can say, just I will give theoretical part. What is the purpose we will use service contact vendor in SAP RE-FX? If you look at, for example, vendor used to pay external service provider. Means, for example, vendor is taking the services related to real estate object. Like vendor need some like a building proper rental unit services. In this case, what happen? So vendor need to pay. In this case, is contact vendor in REFXs. Actually, this is not a rent. This is operational services. Why? Because vendor is taking from outside services provider. Like there are the security services, housekeeping, maintenance, repair, okay, facility management. This type of the services vendor will take for the that real estate object purpose. So in this case, what happened? We need to create the and service contact vendor. We need to create in SAP REFXs. Like how to create and what are the things we need to do. I will show you. We can take one example and we can post it. And with this service contact, what happens? Service cost cannot be systematically allocated. No automatic posting to RU object. Means what happened? Like vendor is taking, he need to record those transactions. Like this is a purpose we are using that services. Those information you need to show in SAP REFX real estate management level, like how to do and how to calculate, how to update the condition. We can see and we can post the transaction, we can run the accrual, and then we can see the financial entry. I'm going to take the one example. We can post it. Let's go to where will you post the transaction, in the REFX flexible real estate management. Under that, there is a contact we need to and a central component T code that is RECN. Here I will give it. This is my best bench company. Let's see here I am taking this service vendor contact. Okay. Which purpose we are creating now? Service contact means vendor is taking some services. Okay. We can create it this service contact and I'm going to create it. We can take here there is a like a object I have that is related to like when we are doing like on a service contact and during that time, so there is a like a different type of the options. We have building property or rental object. Currently I'm taking the rental object. There is example I will take that there is a number and 7. This is my rental object. I have created this one and I have like partnered with vendor code also I have. And now vendor is taking services from like you can see 19/12/2025 to 31st of December. Around 20 days services is taking. And I will take the expenses. Okay, profit center I have. I will update here. Next, what I will do, and we can take example, this services related to housekeeping. Okay, vendor is taking housekeeping services. You can update here and housekeeping and contract conclusion. We can take here and the date. Next to signature, when you are signature, like when you are doing that is 20. And here you can take here it is related to Indian law. Next, I will go and I will take the partner. Automatically, it will show based on my general setting here, and I given the partner with vendor. Next, there are the terms. Okay. You can see there is a duration is around and 20 days, and it is showing as a 1 month. Go to object. So there are the no like here you can see that object is related to, and I have created that object automatically taken here. Next, there are the differing measurements. Okay, in the measurements not required, it's not related to measurement purpose. It is related to services. Go to in the posting parameter. You can give like there are any payment terms and there are any account determination. And this is a tax types I have taken. Once this thing is done, and you can see the frequency here, you must to take the area Why? Because when you want to calculate the like accrual deferral, you need this setup. Okay, payment form you need to take. Here it is related to monthly amount. Next, go to organization assignment. I have profit center. Go to condition. What is the services cost? You need to update it is credit side, basic rent, or which side, and these are the condition side. You need to take it. Example, I will take this is on and year and unit price for services per 1912 to 31st to December 2025. That cost is around 5,000. It is showing as you can see 5,000, that is amount. Now go to in the adjustment, these things are not required. Like if you take optional rate method, what is optional rate method we can discuss in upcoming session. Let's you can say like here I am going to and here no errors. Let's try to save it active. Once active, you can save the transaction. It will create the transaction number 20001. Once this thing is done, before posting the financial entry, I need to run the accrual. Let's I am going to run the accrual. How to do the accrual? Go to accounting, there is accrual concept. Under the accrual concept, there is accrual deferral contact. This is my contact number. When will you run accrual? That expenses related, you need to record expenses that is related to 13 December 2025 and currently in the simulation mode. Let's try to execute. Are there any issue? We need to see it. Let's see here in the say in the system is ready to post and it is showing as there is a no error and value it is showing as a and 31st of December 2025. Here it is showing posted amount is 20 lakhs. Why? Because there is a rental object level. I have updated condition. That is the reason it is showing as a 20 lakhs. Let's see if I go back and if we and update the run, what happened here? It will post the accrual amount. It will be updated. Let's I'm going to check here. There are the errors. Which type of the errors we have? Interval in the year and it does not exist and there is a one document number is generated. This is a document number. It was posted. Let's and this is a number range issue. Okay. Let's try to check here. Are there any reports? It was updated. Just if I go to display accrual referral records, let's try to execute here. Are there any transaction data? Currently it is showing as that value. Okay. What is the value? And we have posted the housekeeping services related accrual expenses we have recorded. That is the reason it is showing. Once these things are done, what will you do? Next, you need to post the financial entry. How will you post the financial entry for service contact to vendor? So there is a other T codes we have to use and we have to post. Okay. And here you can see there is a like here periodic posting. Under this, there is a periodic posting. I will give my contact number. This is my contact number. And let's try to execute here. It will show the actual periodic posting amount. And here, if are there any issue, let's we can see. Go to periodic posting transaction. Okay. Now and the system is ready. Like here it is showing as one is object related, like a cost center object, one is a like a RO object. Okay. Credit side basic trade transfer and credit side basic rent. Two things are showing. There are the two conditions we have updated. Next to what happened, I will update run. Let's try to create here update run. Let's try to post it. It will try to post the transaction and the financial transaction. There are the like we are updated like in the housekeeping related transaction in RE-FX. So this is the way we will create the service contact vendor. Like you want to see in the more information, let's connect with me and I will explain like how to do this like periodic posting, accrual, how to do the backend configuration. Okay, we will go more practical. Okay, and theoretical, and we need to see it. Okay, there is a financial document number is generated. You can see there is accounting document, there is a tax correction document, there is a RE document is generated. So this is a way how to do the and the service contact vendor like here and more depth. Okay, in our syllabus would be more depth and more practical, less and the theoretical part, okay, and it is in the real time and the standard, okay, in the real time project wise we will do. That is the way we will do this REFX, okay, training. Let's, if you want to join, please connect with me. I will add you.